Good morning.
Good morning.
All righty. Watching the NQ here, had this big down candle expanded range right here. Let's see what this one here. Low 1201.25. It came back down, touched exactly. There's that 4 hour, it came back down, and it's making a higher low currently inside. It is a measure move candle as well. We could push back up as fast as we came down. We can go back up to the open of this candle. Right off the bat, if it can break the high here, 1270, it'll be long instantly. Target will be 96, then 476. We can push up very. We'll take a look at ES. ES still coming down on the month week. We had a break retest here. There's that random wick. It finally broke through there, guys. We can come back down to $37.50, $3,500 on SPY. Needs to break this 39.47 the low. It looks very similar to NQ. We're in the lower 20% range, so it's still very bearish here. If it'll make a new high, right off the bat, if it breaks the low of this candle here, which is also a support level, it'll be short on 39.68. If it can break the high, it'll be long. It's better if it breaks the high of this wick here, which is 39.96. Tesla. Seconds left. Big spike there. Same thing. Started to put back up here. Can fill this gap very quickly. Pre-market gap. You got to remember too. This is a symmetrical triangle. We could see some chop today on this thing. There's the open. Go straight to NQ. All right, NQ is going to be from this candle right here. I'll show you the levels. Long over the top, short in this wick right here. If it breaks this wick here, we'll target today's low. We're long right now, guys. If you don't have futures, you can play SPY or QQQ long. NQ is long right this second, guys. We're going to target the wick here. 50% of this big candle. This is an A+ setup here, and pivot. This is an A+ setup. We're making higher lows. You just broke consolidation. All right, we're going to target these upper candles. The next time NQ breaks, it'll be long again. NQ's long again right this second. Gonna be long again. We're 317. SPY's touching pivot 15. If SPY breaks on up here, ES, you can see 40.15, 40.32 after that. So right now we're waiting on a break of high or high day here. Or the low of this candle here, 187, gets us down to 101. So ES has come up to the pivot 15, rejected off of it, starting to come back down. Right off the bat, if NQ breaks this wick here to be short, it's going to be aggressive at short right this second. This is a measure move candle right here on the 60, guys. It's huge. So let's get target on this thing. 432 points. Woo. I guess it's down 11.7. If you took an aggressive entry on NQ, you hit target right there. Right there's going to be your safer entry. If it breaks that right there, target will be 12.101. SQ is short. Netflix is short. Tesla is short. All right. So see how that wick's acting as a support level here? Maria. All this is consolidation. Still making higher lows here. We break this wick right here, we'll take it long. It's one big candle right here. One big red candle. Or this candle, you can see it's a super clean trade up to here. And actually all the way up to the top. Gonna be short as soon as it breaks this candle here. NQ short right this second. Stops right here. Every time it breaks, it'll be short. So if it breaks the low again, it'll be short again here. This is one big green candle right here. Right here, that's one big green candle to here. SQ still coming down. You can add to it under $79. Netflix still coming down. SC Puka Dash is just, it retested yesterday's low, still coming down. NQ short again here. Short again. BA short coming down a huge green candle on the 15, 60. Target will be 130 on this thing. NQ's gonna be short again under current candles low. Right here. New trade should be trading micros, one contract. It's gonna be really safe if you wait till it breaks this candle here on the low. So here's a major resistance level. We need to come down here and take this low out. Right now it looks like this. 50% retracement to the downside. It does no good unless we can take this pivot out here. Coin's starting to push up, fill that gap. NQ will be short if it can break 12146. We got a Momo shooter on the 60. It's got to take the low out though. It's got to take the low for it to continue. So here's where it pulled back roughly 50% as it comes back down. When it takes the low out, it creates a lower low. Right now it's a higher low. SQ is going to be shorter, add to it on 78.35. BA is going to be short on the day's low. Still, it can see 130.33. You can pull back to the downside. Coin's long right this second. Target 50% gap fill. Just $62 in gap fill. Keep tight leash on it. And if you want to be aggressive, the NQ goes long, or this candle will target 50% of the wick and then the wick. So it's long right now. Target 50% wick, then wick, higher low. So right here, higher low, higher high. But this pivot is now higher than this one. You still got to remember it's in a consolidation or chop overall. First target, second target will be the high. Takes the high, we will resume the move back to the top side here. If it breaks the high, we'll target 50% of this candle here. Open, high, pivot. If you're new, your safest trade's outside this range here. 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 If it breaks the high of this candle here, it'd be long. We'll target the wick, but you want to be taking profits before it gets close to it. Okay. ES push back up to pivot 15, so we can break it. And she's gonna be long again over this candle's high. Long right there. We're gonna target the wick right here, but you really want to take profits where it gets close. Now, if it breaks this, it creates a higher high on a 15. So it would look like this. Scalp it again when it breaks the high here. It's a big candle right there. Target hit. Gonna be long again right this second. Now target's gonna be 50% of this candle. This is a clean trade right here. If it pulls back, this level here should act as a support level where it broke out. Retest. That wick right there should be support. Now it can wick through there just a little bit. It's not a big deal if it does. There's expansion on them. A lot of times people put their stops right there. And they'll run them for pushing back up. Gonna be long over a high of this candle here. We will target 50% of this candle. Be open. The high. Pivot. Attention. SPY is going to be long, or ES over 412. Target's going to be 432. All right, we're going to be long or just high here. Be long as soon as it goes solid and green. We're going to target 50%. Open. High. And we wait. Long right now. Add to it when it goes back solid green. There's target hit, 50%. On again, next target's going to be, you could actually break it down another 50% there. It's a 75% fit. What about that? Came right down to our expansion line we drew out before it happened. Coin's a good spot to add to it here. SPY is a ripping to the moon. Ripping faces. Damn, let's go, boy. Hope you caught that one. Your cleanest entry was right here. Came back to retest our pivot or support. It's expanded the range. I'll be long again with this candle right here. Now we're back up to the top, so we got to be careful here. Coin's still coming up. It's almost the first target, 50%, $62. That's a big old candle right there. MQ's gonna be long again right this second. Woo. You got it. You don't get no cleaner than that. We gotta be careful. We're on the pivot now, so you can reject off the pivot. Right? When it comes up, it's hitting a wall of major resistance. Reversal. It's an A+ setup. We had a pull back there, continue to make a higher low here on that pivot. Push right back up. Beautiful clean move. I'm trying to slow it down just a little bit so you guys can take advantage of this stuff. I'm a little bit aggressive, so I'm trying to slow it down so you can take advantage of the larger moves. Thank you, Tyler. So now we wait. Here's some of the stuff here. We're waiting. It's got to take the high out or the low of this candle. All right, so we wait. Needs to break this candle here. At that point, we'll target 50% of this candle here. Open high. We have another pivot up here. All right, right now we're pulling back. All right, that's profit taking. We just had a huge move here. I mean, that's 300 points. That is a big move. Yeah, so I usually have like a 10-point max loss. Yeah, give it a little more room. You got to think this candle. These candles are huge. This candle right here, 180 points. This candle here, we're gonna be short in just a split second, guys. Gonna be short in this candle right here. So right under 386, it'll be short. We're gonna target 50%. Let's short here. I'll turn that down in a second. Take some profits on. Gonna be short again under when it goes back solid red here. $8. Let's clear this out. So right here, it went short in that candle, and of course we target here, but we always target 50% what's left. This is an A+ setup too right here, guys. It's what happens is you can always get 50%. Usually 99% of the time, I wouldn't say 99. I say 90% of the time you get that 50%. So what happens? The candle came up, all right, touched the pivot, which is the resistance level. The next candle, short here. The next candle opened up inside, automatically making a lower high. When it crossed this candle here, it makes a lower low, right? Let's take some profits right there. Now, targets here. All right, now that's support, and we got to wait to see what it does there. All right, so this is an A+ setup. Coming back down. This is one solid green candle. show right here. Here's $7. This is one solid green candle. Okay, if you add that together, solid green, this solid green, solid red candle. So when they come down these solid candles, they can come back down just as fast. Now, it looks like this. It came up, pulled back. Right here made a higher low. All right, it's higher than this one. Retrace back up the pivot. This right here right now could just be a pullback to the top side. All right, we're back in the uptrend, but that's a major, it hit that major resistance level and rejected off of it. All right, so we wait and we see. Let's draw the pivot. See how it expands the range just a hair. Right now, our entries are here. Long over this, short under here. If it goes right here, target will be the wick. Right now, this wick here, that random wick, came up and it hit something, which is the resistance. Sell orders sold off quickly. So this entire area here is support. This entire area is support level. If it breaks the high of this candle here, we can continue to uptrend. Right. So higher low. Popped up. Hit pivot. Came back down. Now we wait. We wait. If you want to be safe, you don't do nothing until it breaks the high of this wick. All right. Or the low of this one. If you want to be a safe trader, you wait. The reason being, it gives you direction, and on top of that, between these two areas is a clean candle, right? So really clean under here. It's pretty clean over the high to here. After that, it gets pretty shitty. It gets really nice again over pivot. I'm trying to give you the cleanest, the safest trades. All right, the cleanest and the safest, the easiest, the smoother moves. We can play inside this range right here if we want to be aggressive with it. Everything between this and this is a consolidation. We're consolidating right now. We're resting. You got to remember, this thing just died. All right, it pushed right back up. All right, I mean, this is roughly 800 points here. Probably it's moved 1,200 points. Short it here. 6 points. Now I'm just going to target this low. We made a lower high. All right, it takes this right here out. We target the low here. All right. Now this big wick here tells you there's major support on this level. If it's bounced before recently, it can bounce again. All right. Now right here is a downtrend currently. Right now it's not looking like that, but it's moving down. All right. So when this thing opened and started pushing back down, I just pulled back the downside. Now I shorted, even though my target was here. I just need 50% of that, and I knew there was major support right here on this candle. So I wasn't going to hold it to that level. This is all support here. Again, that's why your safest trade's underneath this. Right? Your safest trade's under that wick or over that one. A point, hell, I don't know. I could be wrong. I call a point, I don't know. I assume it's $1. I don't know. I don't know the correct terminology. I'd be lying to you if I told you. Maybe somebody that knows more about futures than I do can answer that. A point on NQ, $20. So a quarter would be 5. Be short here. Take profits on it. I don't know. I think a point is $1. Short. Now I'm going to target 50% of this candle here. Holy shit. It's $15 right there. Your safest entry is under this wick. Short. The reason being, well, first off, we're still in the downtrend here. We made a lower high. When it took out this candle here, it made a lower low. Right now, it's bouncing off major support. Maria, Maria. Where you're dealing with support like that, it can bounce anywhere it wants in this range. As soon as it broke under this candle here, it went short, and the target would be the wick, but you always want to break it down to 50%. All right, so 50%. Fish and go long here. I'll stop that one out. Come on, come on, come on. Again, new traders, wait. You just wait. You won't do anything until it breaks this wick here or this one here. Your safer trades. You sure? $10. Short again. $3. Short again. Profits. Maria, Maria. Tell you what, if it breaks this right here, we'll get a good sell off on it. Now, right here, lower high, when it breaks this down, here's a lower low. It came back up, expanded range, went outside. Right, just expanded. This candle here currently inside. It needs to pick a direction. If you want to be aggressive, it goes short under here, the target being the wick, right, the lower this green candle. It's safer until it breaks. And if you want to be really safe, you'll wait till it breaks and retest this, push down back off, and you'll enter under the low and target 50% of the green candle. We're in a major support level here. Major support. Super choppy. Now, if you want to be aggressive, you can take it long over this wick here. Target would be the body and the high. And what that would do, that would continue the uptrend. So right here, we came up, made a higher low, right? Higher high. This is a pullback to the top side. That makes this right here will be higher low. I will turn this into a higher low. I want to see what the height of this candle here is. 478.50. Oh yeah, this is definitely higher. Sometimes it'll be so close you'll never be able to tell. If we drew this pivot over, this would actually be higher. I'm going to draw it a little bit beyond it, but this wick is higher than the pivot, so it expanded the range. Your safest entry is here, right here. Aggressive entry over here, under here. Draw shorter here. $5. Short. Woo! That's $20 today. Short. It will be short again on this low here. Add to it. $20. Gonna be short again on the low here. Remember, we're going to target 50% of this candle. Short. It's your safest entry here. Add to it. Take money when you see fit. If you're greedy, you will get burnt. You will get ate up. You see 4 or 5 points, take it. Now, this level here should act, because it was a major support level, should act as resistance now. Now price can expand on the top side of this. Short. Pretty good drop. As soon as it broke that low right there, it dropped. Easily pulled 15 points out of it. Give me my money. Oh shit. I love it. Short. Take some profits. Short. Your safest entry, guys, is going to be when this candle here goes solid red. All right. Just wait. Don't try to scalp it. Just wait till it breaks. Now, your target will be low, but you're going to break it down. You're going to take profits at 50%. And you can take it before then. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. 20 bucks. Gonna be short in a second, guys. Get ready. Play. Where it's bouncing here, if you remember, we had that major resistance. Right here, this entire area. I'm gonna mark the bottom of it right there. All right, and the entire range here was resistance. All right, so we see it popping back up here. It's trying to go back through, but it's failing. It's failing. Now it could pop back up if it wants to. So we got a couple minutes on this candle. So let me try to draw this before it happens. All right, first off, we got higher lows here, so we got to keep that in the back of our mind. All right. Secondly, this is a big ass red candle here. So say the next candle opens up inside, all right, and breaks the high of this candle. All right, when it does that, it makes a higher low and a higher high, and that would be our A plus setup, guys. Long right here. That'd be our A plus setup. Oh, there's 20 bucks right there. So let's see, we got a minute left on this candle. It's going to open up inside. All right, making a higher low automatically when it does that. If it comes up and takes the high of this candle out, it makes a higher low or a higher low and a higher high. It's ideal if the inside candle here opens up lower. That way you can take 50%. I already hit 50%. Regardless, break the low if it's short. If it breaks the high, it'll be long. The target will only be here. We're back in a downtrend. Your safest trade, all right, you're new, is under this candle right here. All right. Now for a long, it's going to be aggressive. If it's long over this as an aggressive entry, your safest entry is over this. All right, the safest entry is long over that. Here's your aggressive entry. All right. And here's targets, 50% to the downside. Open, low. Right here, if you take aggressive entry, your target will be open, 50%. And then, of course, the body's going to wait all the time. 7,600. Back inside here. Take a look at the higher time frames right here. We're currently inside 60, making lower highs. Major rejection on the 15 downside, major rejection on 30. Still inside. Now on the 30, it's retested a support level. All right. So 5 minute back up. Just to go long. Take it long here. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, that's 15 bucks. Right here, see that hump there? That was resistance on this side. Over here, it's acting as a support level. Take it long. Feel me? All right, fine, shit. It ran up to $18 for a second. We're making higher lows here and higher highs. So it goes back solid green, be long again. We'll target 50% of body. So right here, every time it comes up and crosses a candle, right here, higher low. When it crossed this candle, as soon as it crossed that candle there, it made a higher high. So an uptrend is a higher high and a higher low, even between individual candles. It's significant. Something significant happens there. Let me tell you this. Every bit of this between the pivot high and the pivot low is a consolidation or a sideways move. It's a chop. Take it long. Yeah, push up here. Come on, come on. Ooh. Another 20 points. That's an aggressive entry there. Long again here. Next target's going to be body. Hopefully this wick right here holds, acts as a support level. Comes down any further, I'll close this one out. Yeah. Now there's a good chance it expands on this range right here. I want to go back up. I'm just not going to hold it, hoping that it bounces. Here's another thing it's doing. Not only is it a major consolidation, more in a wedge pattern. So price getting tighter and tighter and tighter. 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 So it's about to break out. Take it long. 10 points. Long. 10, 15, 20. Whoo, shit. Up 12,000. All right, remember your safe entries right here, guys. A little bit aggressive here. 7 points. 8 points. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. The long again when it goes solid green here. Go ahead and take it a little bit early. Let's see what we go. 5 points. Take it again. 3 points. Let me stop. It's going to be long again when it goes solid green here. A little bit late behind that one. I'm going to cut that one. I wasn't paying attention. All right. So next entry is over the top of this candle wick here. We'll target the high, break it down to 50%. So you wait. I'll take it long here. Didn't feel me. Take it long. When this thing pulls back, I'm seeing right here's a major resistance level. I'm seeing if that holds. $4. I'm seeing if that level holds. When it pulls back, I'm seeing, even in the current candle, I'm seeing it when it pulls back that it's hitting something in this level, this level right here. And that gives me confidence that it's going to bounce and push back up. I see it start bouncing there and pulling back up like it's doing right here. Sometimes I'll reload, and even though I want it to come back to the high current candle, I don't need the entire move. I just want a piece. That damn wick there can be 20 points wide. I don't need it all. This entire area is a support level. This entire area here. If you want to be safe, you're going to wait till it breaks this wick here. All right. If you want to be really safe, you'll wait till it breaks that high or this low. When it takes this pivot low out, it's significant, right? We'll come back down to 50% of this candle, right? And then possibly the open. We'll always get 50%. Thank you, Jenna. Yeah, so commission, I know commissions on contracts with fees and everything is roughly 66 cents for ES, MES, and NQ will be, or NQ, MQ is going to be 67 cents a contract. All right, this thing just made a lower high. It's still currently inside. I'm going to short it here. I'm going to target, this support level here. Maybe. Close up. I wasn't paying attention. So I want to short it down there, and I would target the next level of support. It was up. It was green. I wasn't watching it. Here's why. It breaks that one level. All right, so we know this is a support level. This entire area is support. If it breaks that level, it can eat that candle up. So that's a solid green candle there, which means there's a lot of stops in there, and it's a clean price action. Now, a lot of times it'll come right down to support. If it breaks this level of support, it goes to the next level, right, until one finally holds. I would have scalped it for 50% of candle. So, long over this, short under this. If you want to be aggressive, if it starts coming down to here, you can take and short it. Target would be body, which would be the next level of support, and the wicks. SPY trying to come back up, boys and girls. We should go short, break support here. Short. Target 50% of the wick. Maybe. Close it. No pain, no gain. ILM it's ripping. ES pushed up a pretty good ways. Needs to break 4038 here. It retraced this large red candle real nicely. Real nice. A lot of stuff stuck right inside. I mean, it's just the good thing is VIX is coming down pretty strong. Should have a positive effect on the entire market. 'So long, yeah. Currently inside, don't do anything. If you're new, don't do anything until it breaks this candle or this one. $10.30. AMD trying to come up the high day. Well, I'm going to stop that again. Womp, womp, womp. DE's rolling over, touching pivot on the 15. Expanded to 60. It could start to push back down. It needs to break 369 to see it roll back down to the open. Big candle on it. All right, here's your safe entry. I need to break this candle wick here. If you want to be really safe, you'll wait on a retest. And of course, target, there's support right below it here. And it's pretty clean here. Just waiting. See it pushing back up here. I'm looking to see if it bounces anywhere. Way back up. So if it's going to continue to move down, I expect it to find some kind of support resistance area here. Every bit of this is consolidation. This is all a sideways move. And so we'll keep that back in mind. It's all sideways moving. Cheerio. So not only is it in a consolidation, we're in a really tight wedge. So makes it even worse. You can trade this wedge. I'm gonna wait till it breaks a pivot. So here or here. Targets will still be the top or bottom of consolidation. Here, here, here. A lot of these tickers look like garbage. We break this quick here. You want me to grasp it short. There we go. Short again. There we go. Short again. Add to it. Woo. It's a solid green candle here. Ooh. Remember, if you want to be really safe, you'll wait till it breaks. These pivots. Here. Or here. It's your safest interest. Take it long here. I'm just playing the top of this symmetrical triangle. Shit, $15. So I'm just playing the range. It's getting really tight here. Here's what it done. Pushed up, down, up, down, up. Do it. You do. Wait. Whatever broke pivot 15. Sitting on top. Only problem is there's one hell of a pivot on the 60. Right in the middle of the chop as well. Everything is just right in the middle. I mean, it's hard to do anything with this shit. Just waiting. They look like garbage. The entire market looks like shit. Take it long. Take some privates. You need to take this high out. But again, right above it here, major resistance. So that's where it comes into taking this pivot out. This is the pivot here, a minor pivot. SPY's long here. It can finish one up that big red candle target 40.52. AMD's pushing. MOS is fixing to break. It looks pretty clean. MOS. Let's really get on the 60. There's a gap here right above too. Short. Game on mark. Short. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Short. We're just playing the range. $10. So again, it came up, pulled back, came up, rejected. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter until it decides to break out. And drawing. I mean, it's touching to a T. Draw those levels for you again. Your safest entry. It's gonna be over that pivot. There. And here. That's a good one. This right here is the best one. Right there to the downside. When it breaks direction or picks a direction here, target's still going to be ultimately the high or the low. Because it can come up to major support resistance and then bounce. Take it long. Okay. And some privates. Long. Didn't feel me. A little bit to it. Push. Let's see if we can cancel it. See if we can get more out of it. Maybe. Here we go. If it breaks these wicks, we can see a nice little pop on it here. Do, do, do. Short. Woo, my money. Short. Money. Short. Money. Short. Didn't feel me. Short. Some money. We're going to target 50% of this candle wick here. If it comes on down. Take profits on it. I don't trust it. Come on. Short it. Take profits. Short it. It missed me. There we go. All right, there's 50% of wick. Now I'm just gonna wait on it. Facebook's fixing to be short. Bob is short right now, guys. I got burned. I got hit a few times. I'm back down to 4,000. I took a couple big hits. Slowly starting to push back up. I'm in the middle of chop here. I'm playing this chop, and you shouldn't do it. Imagine somebody new playing this thing would get hurt. So let's draw these lines again here. Now it did break it right there. See, it creeped out just a little bit. And here. Your safest trades come outside this range. That's where your safest entries are. The target's being. I don't know if this was short here. Short it. The target's being the top or the bottom of consolidation. The first target would be here if it breaks the lower wick. Taking out the pivot would bring it down to this lower pivot here. Take profits on it. Short. We're going to target this yellow line now. Make sure you're taking profits. Every time you take profits, what you're doing is you're locking in. You're locking profits in. You're locking in gains. All right, just in case. Bob is short here. Target hit. Short here. Yeah, to it. Oh, there we go. You take that pivot out there, if you see a big pop, there it is. 10 points. Short again. See if it acts as a resistance level here. Short, onto it. Seven points, 3. Short. 6 points. Short. 5 points. Remember, your safest entry is on that yellow line. Target's going to be purple. Of course, you want to be out before it gets there. Short. Channel, get some money. There we go. All right, it's hit. Target's hit, boys and girls. Your weight. We're so close to support. You got to wait on it. Your next entry is on this wick right here. You wait. Now, see how significant this candle moved under that wick. All right, notice how big that candle is. So if you'll just take my safe entries, or where I take it inner safe, better off. Summer. Short here. $8. Short. Let's close this now. Okay. Yep. Right off the bat here, we're looking at this. That's a higher low. This just made, it came down quickly. It's one big red candle from here to here. All right. If you want to be technical, there's a red candle to here. We'll call this a solid red candle here. On top of that, we made a higher low. See it? It's higher than this one. Now, your safest entry to the downside now is going to be on this. And you're going to target the open low of this candle, but 50% of the candle. 50% from entry. Now, if this thing starts to pop back up, we got 4 minutes left on candle, but this happened earlier. Shit. This happened earlier. Red candle. higher low. And if it takes that low, it'll continue the downtrend. We'll target this wick here. But you want to see how to get these things early when they start popping up. So the next candle opens up inside. It makes a higher low. It's a neutral candle, so it takes out the high of that candle. As soon as it takes this out, it makes a higher high. Right? We can come right back to this candle pretty quickly because there's a lot of stops in there. After the stops get ran, it can turn around and immediately go right back to the base. If it takes this candle, prior candle's low, it'll be short. I'm watching it here. I'm looking to see if it's bouncing. This right here was support here, acting as resistance currently. Let's short here and see if we can get it to break through. Again, if you're new, you don't do nothing until it breaks this wick. You wait. If you want to be aggressive, your aggressive entry is under this wick here. Right there. Right now, it's a retest. So it came down. It's retesting this wick here. The downside. But you wait. Yeah, you'll just wait. I took Texas short. Texas can go back down to low, guys. Bob is almost at low a day if you took it short. I'm going to add right here. And if this thing goes solid green here, I have to stop out. But on top of that, it's going to go long. So right here, we got 1 minute left, less than 1 minute left in that candle. And right off the bat here, it's a higher low, right? So if it takes this out, it makes a higher high. And immediately it will be long. We'll start to come up this solid red candle here. All right, it can quickly push back up. That'd be our A+ setup here. So higher lows, it breaks that, it's long. Your target would be the body and 50%, first 50%, and then resistance up on top here. Now, it's in a downtrend, so the chance of it coming all the way back up to the top is very slim. But it can come out and start running these stops and get you to here and here pretty quickly. At any point, it takes out the low to be short. So if it takes this low, if you want to be aggressive, that's your aggressive entry. Here's your safe entry right here. That's your safest entry right here. All right. And to the long side, your safest entry is right here. Give me my mom. Play with me. Short. Hopefully it breaks here. Pass me up. I got 10 points. Pass me up. All right, though. We're going to short it here. A little bit aggressive with it. Takes profits. Want to break. As soon as it breaks this candle, we'll see a big push down. Short. Come on, flush. There we go. 14 points. Any way to give short, passing up, short, out, short, in my mind, short. Here lately, it's not wanting to feel me. It's quick. Ah, damn. Here we go. Give me my money. See it pass me up. It really at 20 points. It didn't feel me. Short again. I just started doing it today. Short. Do it there. I might have to cancel this one out. All right, right there, it's pushing back up against prior support. So here, push down. Right now, it's pulling back, retesting this level, and we want to see if it holds that same resistance level. Baba hit target. Facebook hit target. All right, let's redraw this. There's that low. It took the low out. Expanded it. Now, right up here was a support level. See it? This entire area of support. We want price to bounce there and come back down. Sure. There we go. Give me my damn money. Woo! Back up to 10,267. Baba's still coming down. Sure. Give me my money. Now, safe entry. Right now, it's under this candle with you. Right? That candle's lower than prior. The target would be open and 50% of this candle. So here, you would target the open that candle and 50% profit. It's your wait. You're gonna wait. You're not gonna touch it until it breaks that low. Aggressive with it. Right off the bat here, this is major support. First off, it made a higher low, but it's rejected 2 different times off this level. This pops back up. I'm gonna close this one out. I'm gonna close it. Remember, safest trades are under this wick right here. We get a continuation to the downside. So right here, safest entry is under this wick here. What that does, it creates a lower low immediately. Now, if it breaks that wick, you'll target this, open this big green candle here. And more specifically, 50% of range. Short here. Add to it. Now it could pop back up here. There's 3 higher lows here. It's not going to pop back up though until it breaks these highs. At that point, we've got a solid red candle here. The 15. Right in the middle of range, so it's a doji on the day. Look at the 60. It's a coil, price is stuck right dab in the middle. So if we go to daily, pop up here. Well, if you look at the daily right here, it's a doji. So a cooling pattern is a doji. Chop. The epitome is chop. So first off, it's still in a downtrend. Secondly, major consolidation. So the most important part of this whole entire picture here is consolidation. Right? But it's important it took out the low here. It took out the low. Expanded, so it took out the high and the low. Consolidation of chop, and not only that, it's right in the middle. It's right in the damn middle. Still on the month, boy, it's a break retest on the month. Not good. It's just not good. Higher time frame still pointing down. Right here's support, prior support. It broke it, retested it, back down. Anytime it takes out the low of this candle here, we'll continue down. Now, if we look directly to our left, guess what we have? We got a big ass candle. And price can drop like a rock to this area to here. Right? We'd always target 50% in the base. Under this pivot here, it's one big ass green candle. It's compound too. If you look at the 30, you can tell it's garbage right now too. You can tell that because of all the wicking. Wicking's dangerous. It tells you there's a lot of volatility. Anytime you see a lot of wicking, there's volatility. Everybody went long, got stopped. Everybody went short, got stopped, ended up in the middle. Did this for 2 or 3 hours the other day before breaking out and shooting back up. That was yesterday. Anybody caught that move? I put it on private Twitter. I think it was 18 when it crossed right there. Consolidated here at the top, made a lower high, continued to sell back off. So here's our A plus setup here. Higher lows, brace consolidation, right back up a solid red candle. Hit these wicks up here, which marked a resistance level. We'll push them back down. Same thing here. It's got to make a new high, right? But there's a lower high, bearish. It consolidates on lower high. It breaks out, come back to retest that level. We're selling back off. Consolidates, pushes back up. Consolidates, pushes down. Consolidates, pushes up. Some garbage and a big ass sell off. Here's a higher low setup there. Another A plus setup, brace consolidation. Target would be pivot. Open high, takes out the high. We're selling back off. Right now, there is support on the 30-minute right there. Give me my money. I wasn't paying attention. I about lost it all. Short. Hopefully you guys caught that move while I was sitting here talking on your safe entry. Now we're coming back down that big green candle, guys. Let's add some beans to it here. Let's add some beans to it. profits. Profits. Short it. Add to it. Need about 10 points here. Come on now. We'll come down that big green candle. Add to it. Let's pull this back up here. If we look, it's rolling. Oh, shit. Six, 8, 10, 15. Back up to 14,000 on the day. Now, if you listen to me, when I tell you get this, they're the safest entries. If you'll hit it as soon as it crosses that, you can get at least 10, 15 points each time. Long as you're not greedy. If you're holding out for a big ass move, you get burnt. Now it does go short immediately when it goes solid red again. We're going to target open, all right, and you'll target 50% of the move from entry to open. All right, next target would be the lows. If it breaks this right here, that's significant. I'm going to color it different. It's short here. Let's add to it. Profits. Take some profit. Now all I'm doing is being a little bit aggressive here with it. We broke consolidation downside. There's a good chance it continues to go lower. But we know where this wick is here, that there is support there. And we know that because it bounced. Right? And that bounce could also be profit taking. Right? There's this wick, this pivot here, significant wick. It's a pivot. And let me do this right quick. This wick, that was support right there. All right, that could act as resistance. All right, price can come right back up to retest that level. All right, so it would look like this. It came down, it can come right back up to test that level and then sell back off. All right, it's done it 2 or 3 times already. All right, I'm going to show you. Hey, you see that random wick there? Anything but random. Just draw it to the right. So look, price came down, came back up. It tested it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. It didn't test that many. We're selling back off. Now, that support level, now price can't expand the support. We're pushing back down. All right, there's expansion because people put their damn stops right on these levels. Put them right on the levels. And well, if they know where the stops are at, we know where they're at. All right, they'll put their stop right there, right on the wick. Now your next entry to the downside, I'm going to color it yellow. Right under that wick. Now this area here of support is this wide. It's not just a horizontal plane. It's a range. Right? So all that area there is support. and there's expansion in there. All right, they'll run it up just enough to take out stops before pushing it back down. Now, we're still in the chop, and we're looking at these key areas here. Here's the key areas. That pivot, this pivot, all right, here, here, here. The pivots, it's the pivot. So right now, if we draw this area here, it looks like this. It's significant because it's a lower high there. Right? Automatically makes it bearish here. It's a double top too. Short. No money. I'm gonna try to cross 15,000. I'm gonna call it, boy. Rough. Rob, a safe stop for small count. I would for MNQ. I wouldn't let it go any more than 5 points. Now, if you're taking my entries, the safe entries, they should go immediately. They should go absolutely immediately. And if you want, you could do like a 5 to 250. So $5 profits, you usually always get at least 5 points. And then you can do a stop. The stop can be really tight, and here's why. When it breaks these key areas, they go immediately. They should go absolutely immediately. The reason being is they run stops. They run those stops instantly. It pushes the price down. Now, can it pull back? It absolutely can. But you'll always get that little spike. Right here is that first key area. Let's just draw it across. When it broke that area, it dropped 5 or 10 points right there. It don't look that much, but it is. The next time it broke, or the next entry was under the low. On that move right there, it dropped considerable amount. Right there under that wick. All right. Now I'm looking at this now because it's sitting back on a support level. So right off the bat, if it breaks this candle here, we could take it up to body wick. We just think it start to push back up. All right. Right here, higher low, current candle inside. All right. Now this is a down channel. On these large candles, they love to push up quickly. Anyway, your safe entry is under this wick. All right, when it takes that down, it continues the downtrend. Also, anybody that's long, their stops are right there. Price is cooling again here, so it looks like this. When it takes that wick out, it's going to be long. The target will be body. But yeah, if you take the key areas here, you should be able to have a high stop. Take profits on that. All right, at 15,262. Here's the next safe entry here at the top side. If it breaks these wicks here, because it's the major resistance level, your target will be body. All right, now look, this is one solid red candle here. All right, so if it breaks that, that's a major resistance level. It'll pop up pretty quick. You'll target 50%. All right, and then the open, 50% of candle, open, high, pivot. So for short, you're going to enter when it breaks the low of this wick here. And let me actually color these different. Here's your safest, absolute safest entry. Short under this wick here. Long over the wicks here. It's a major area of resistance. It's a lot of stops sitting right there. A lot. So if you set it, your entry, as soon as it crosses that level, you'll get at least 5 points, if not more. Because it'll spike when it runs the stops. So again, you can have a really, really tight stop. There's a point or two pullback. Yeah, it don't need much though. Usually when they go, there's that immediate spike and then it'll pull back. But you should be out before it even starts to tick back in. Now again, we're right in the middle of a major chop here. Now, right here, over this level is our A+ setup. All right. Look at that big red candle here. We're making higher lows currently. Just a flat top break. I'm gonna go long, just a little bit aggressive here. Holy shit. 10 points. Long. Now that level should act as a support level now. If it pulls back there, long, 6 points. All right, and you can go to the top of that wick here. All right, this entire area here is support. Now, price can expand on the range. I showed you earlier. They love to expand the range. What they're doing is they're running stops. Right? They're running the damn stops. Put it long there. It's a solid red candle right above us here. Solid red candle from here to here. So price came up, currently pulled back. As soon as it takes a high, it'll be long. Get rid of that. Long. Take some money. Back up to $17,837. I think I'm going to call it here. If we break the high of this candle, it will be long. And we have super clean price action up above us. Remember, your best trades come back through these large candles, and that's what we see right here. See higher lows come back through the solid red candle. You got to also remember too, all of this, you always want to keep in the back of your mind. Every damn bit of this is consolidation. So we're a sideways move. You can trade it as long as it's semi-smooth, but still, this is consolidation, a chop, a range, a sideways move. Another thing I remember too is if we take today's range, we drop from the top to the bottom, and you put a line where price is. We're in a doji. We're right damn slap in the middle of price, right in the middle of range. So we wait. Support. Expansion. I want to try to go there. Expansion. Long over to high. Target will be body and the high, but you want to break it down to 50%. Long. Break here. Take some profit. Long. Give my money. It won't kill me. Damn. I got 7 or 8 points. I had to sell for 3. Take it long. Might close that one. All right, back down to 15,000. All right, I'm going to call it here. I don't want to get more money back. We're right back in the range. Guys, I appreciate you. If you got any questions, you can always reach out to me. Be careful. Again, we're right in the middle of range. The entire market's a shit show. There's some stuff breaking down, continue to push, but be really careful. Really careful out there. That's bad. Again, your safest entries are the highest candle. It is coming back to clean price action here. Your best trades always come through large candles. Always. So under that pivot there, you get this big green candle. Right. Big green, huge move right there. Over the top of this candle here, it's a nice red candle to here. Now that red candle actually comes all the way up to here. But when you're looking, you want to look to your left because even though it's a solid compound 2 or a solid red candle, from here to here is clean. But after this, choppy as shit, right? And then it gets to here, and it's pretty clean again, and it's clean to here. Then back up in this range here, it's just garbage again, right? So clean, garbage, clean, garbage. Now be short here for a second. Short right here. Add to it. Back up to 17. All right, now it's rolling back down. So first off, it's a lower high. It took out the low, making a lower low. Still right in the middle of range. If it breaks that, this is one big green candle. Long. Oh shit. You didn't feel me. God. Come back to that big green candle. Come on. Dang. Scary. Cancel. Come on. I don't like that. I'm gonna call. I'm back up to $20,057. All right, I'm good. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate you as usual. Be really safe. Um, if you have any questions, guys, you can reach out. All right, I'm always available. Don't be scared to reach out. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you got a question, someone else has probably got the same question. All right, this thing right here made higher highs, higher lows. It finally broke. We got that pullback there to the top side, and it's come back to this large candle. All right, over this here, it's garbage. All right. So again, if it breaks this area here, we can see another pop. All right. All right, I'm done. I appreciate y'all. You have a good day.